You're probably watching this because you're stuck in something. Maybe it's your phone, maybe it's something you open in private, maybe it's a habit you hate but keep going back to. That cycle in itself makes you feel terrible because it starts becoming an endless loop. Sheikh Hamza Yusuf talks about this in his book Purification of the Heart. He says the heart has diseases, and one category is called shahawat, which is diseases of base desires. He says this is when your desires exceed their natural state, when you start living just to satisfy urges and those urges start controlling you. He references a hadith from Jami at Tirmidhi 3377 where the Prophet asked his companions, "Should I not inform you of the best of your deeds, the purest of them with your master, the highest in your ranks, better for you than spending gold and silver, better than meeting your enemy and striking their necks and they strike yours?" They said, "Of course." He said, "The remembrance of Allah." Hamza Yusuf's interpretation is that Dhikr is the end goal. Everything else we do is just to set up the conditions that allow us to remember Allah. He says, the heart also needs to breathe, and the breath of the heart is none other than the remembrance of God. His solution for these diseases of the heart is this: deny the self of its desires, fast, pray at night, stay silent, reflect alone, surround yourself with sincere people, and turn to Allah like you're a man drowning with no other option. He says you have to reach a point where you see no source of help except from Allah, like someone lost in a desert with nowhere else to turn. That's when the heart starts to heal. For me personally, any addictions I have just happen because of my OCD. I struggle with it a lot, and I plan to make a video on it. It's very hard to deal with because of the thought loops I get thrown into. I try to get out of them, and it's very difficult. I feel like if I don't have certain addictions, it's very hard to function. It's not an excuse, it's just the reality of what I'm dealing with. Disclaimer though, I am not a scholar. This is just how I understand it. If you want a better and longer interpretation, look into Sheikh Hamza Yusuf, specifically his book Purification of the Heart. He explains this way better than I ever could.